being the fastest quarterback you've never seen. I'll be right back. There's no quicker way to get into DFS. Play Super Draft today and see for yourself.
We're behind. They're all fired up. What we got to do? First place, our defense has got to go out there and take the ball. And when we get the ball, we got to have 11 people that's going to do their job and try to score every time you get the football. If we do that, we'll be all right. If we do that, we'll be all right.
If you want that smoke, ladies and gentlemen, this is the place to get it. The one and only Kangaroo Black is in the house. How you doing, Kangaroo Black?
What's up, man? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Since my babysitter's not here, John Lewis, he's making me be a good boy, but since he's not here, I guess we got full reins. They're gonna let the inmates run the asylum.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. We gonna keep everything running smooth. That's all. That's all it's gonna be.
Not as smooth as last week, huh?
Oh yeah. hey, Tim Brando probably still got steam smoke coming out his ears, man.
I was told not to bring it up. It's funny. And look, if you're watching, please go back and watch the video from last week. But everybody blames me.
Hey, man. Hey, everybody got their opinion.
Everybody's blaming me. I didn't do a damn thing. You the one arguing with them.
I ain't do nothing, man. I just simply said I didn't like him going in on Coach Nick Saban, and he took it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, Jonathan told me not to bring it up, but he's not here, so sorry, Jonathan.
Hey, Tim Brando, all right. He gonna be all right.
Yeah, Bama Reaper. He said, "Hello, everyone."
What's up, man?
Spencer, our very own Spencer, who has his own show on Tuesday nights now, said, "Hello, Bama Reaper." Hey, look, if you come in the chat room, please. This is not an eHarmony chat room. Don't be like trying to fall in love with each other and stuff like that. Jesus loves me. And by the way, if you want to ask me or Bama Reaper, if you ask me or Kangaroo Black a question, please call 256-792-8881. We will ask all your questions. Auburn fans, you are welcome to call. We'll let you know. Justin Riley from the Justin Riley Network and the TDA from the host of Bama Standard, he's saying, "What's up, fellas?" He's gonna be on next week, and his partner Stephen Smith's gonna be on tonight. We got Road Tide and Rides up in the house. He's got his own show Tuesday night here on the CTS. And what's going on? Oh, Spencer, once again. This is not a freaking eHarmony chat room. So anyway, call us at 256-792-8881. Kangaroo Black, please tell everybody who's going to be on the show tonight.
We're gonna have Stephen Smith from Touchdown Alabama and Willie Gaston, the 1992 Alabama Crimson Tide defensive back.
That's it.
That's it. Matt Cadell, he no show.
Yeah, you're not going to talk about the pre-recorded interview that we had a couple hours ago.
Oh, Cam Newton, man.
Yes, we had Cam Newton on our show.
Cam Newton.
Was that amazing?
Yes, we interviewed one of the hottest football stars today, even though he's from Auburn. But hey, it's all good.
It was the most, honestly, it was shocking. Because, I mean, we only got to talk to him for a couple minutes, but we got him on our show, and it was the most amazing thing. I mean, I was kind of confused. I don't know how about you, Kangaroo Black.
Yeah. I don't know what he was talking about sometimes.
But anyway, I know this is a Bama show, but I'm a Falcon fan. Cam, the man, he's something. But before we get into it, let's go. You know what? It's not. Why wait? If you want to see Cam Newton now, y'all go ahead and reply right here on the chat room. Do y'all want to see Cam Newton now, or you want to wait?
Hey,
let's see.
Y'all might as well see him now. He was on.
Yeah. All right, y'all. 256-792-8881. Everybody's blowing up the chat room. Y'all going fast now. It's too fast for me. But yeah, let's go and play our interview. Cam Newton was a little. What's the word? Not strange, not a stranger. What's the word I'm looking for?
What do you mean?
He was kind of unique.
He's a unique individual.
Yeah, but I mean, once again, we thank Cam Newton for coming on the show. But here you go, our special interview with the one and only Cam Newton. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my complete honor. I have never talked to a superstar as big as this guy right here. Kangaroo Black, the whole time you've been on YouTube, have you ever got a chance to talk to somebody this big?
Never. This is the biggest superstar we will ever get to talk to on YouTube.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's a former NFC champion, a former national champion. Ladies and gentlemen, he's the one, the only, Cam Newton.
It was good.
Cam Newton, I cannot believe that you're on the CTS Sports Room. I mean, you're just like one of the biggest NFL superstars there is. Question, are you going to share any information, any behind the scenes stuff?
Got some tea for you. For real. And I'm just gonna get right on into it. But before I get right on to it, I must advise you and let you know. I'm fresh as they come now.
Okay, I don't know what. Okay, you fresh? What do you mean? I'm not understanding. All right, that's cool. You're fresh. All right. I mean, Kangaroo, are you fresh?
I would like to hope so, but I would never be as fresh as Cam Newton. I mean, Cam is the man. The way he play ball, the way he dressed, he's just a man at life all around the board.
Let's be realistic. We're keeping it funky.
All right, Cam Newton. Since you're the expert at the quarterback position, tell us what you look for at the line of scrimmage before the ball is snapped on any given play.
I'm not no expert in certain things. I'm just an expert in being a real human.
Okay, Cam, tell us, what do you like most in life?
Booty.
All right, so you like real booty, fake booty, just any kind of booty?
Check. Let's be realistic. Like, we're keeping it funky. All right.
So Cam, would you, since you're talking about booty, would you like Korean booty?
Would I accept that? Check, I would.
What the fuck, man?
So Cam Newton, I was just wondering, have you ever watched the CTS Sports Room? And with that said, have you ever watched Kangaroo Black and his content? And what do you think about it?
Just for real. This ain't for kids. This ain't for Chochi, Kuda. These are for adults.
So Cam, you've been released by the Carolina Panthers and you was released by the New England Patriots. What's your plans for the near future?
It's okay for men to get veneers. Make sure that they fit your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, that's for women too. Like some people get veneers and they don't fit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say.
Honestly, Cam, I don't know what the fuck you trying to say, bro.
Cam, I got to ask you a serious question. Are you mentally retarded?
And I'm just keeping it funky. And since we keeping it funky, that's what I'm going to do. And I don't want to offend nobody. I'm just being real. I'm just trying to have a grown person's conversation. Can I do that?
All right, Cam. Since you played at Auburn, what do you think about Brian Harsin and the situation or the scandal that he was in about 3 or 4 months ago?
Oh, man, he cheated.
Oh,
that damn Cam Newton. Ladies and gentlemen, Cam Newton, thank you for coming on.
Hey, man, where did the veneers come from, man?
I don't know, man. He just goes out there sometimes, man. You know what? I think what it is, he keeps it funky. And when you keep it funky,
yeah, I guess so.
See what's going on in the chat room, ladies and gentlemen. 256-792-881. Scam Brian says scam new. Oh, don't be like he took his time to come on the CTS Sports Room. Let's not insult the man. Let's see what else. See, Nick Saban Jr. saying y'all crazy. Cam Newton's crazy. Yeah, love your new show. Thank you, Nick Saban Jr. We love you, man. Nick Saban Jr. was on the show one time. Believe it or not.
Nick Saban be harassing me every time I go live.
Does
yeah? No, he be harassing.
Let me see what he said. Joe Hill. I can't even pronounce that word. I'm so retarded.
Oh man,
I don't even know what that says, man.
But Joey Electric.
He's not electric.
No, eclectic.
Eccentric. I think he's trying to say.
Hold on.
It don't matter. Yeah, eccentric. He's a little eccentric. So today we're talking about. Well, thank you, Cam Newton, for coming on the show. It was great to have you. Can't wait to have you back. Son tells me we're going to have you back a lot in the near future. 256-792-8881. So today we're talking about Brian. We're talking about Alabama's defense and who Kangaroo Black is looking forward to seeing on the defense. We had, and this weekend we got Arch Manning coming to Alabama for the visit. Let's talk about that real fast. What do you expect Arch Manning to see at Alabama, and do we really need him?
I'm expecting him to see what everybody else see. That Alabama is the place to be if you want to basically hit stardom in college football and win national championships and go to the NFL. And far as do we need him? No, we do not need him. We'll be glad to have him, but we don't need him because we got Jalen Milroe, then we got Ty Simpson, and we just got picked up this 4-star quarterback. I forgot his name, but we just picked up another 4-star quarterback. quarterback that's just as good as Arch Manning. So we don't need
Moreau and Simpson. With just Moreau and Simpson, I'm a big fan of Moreau and Simpson. I think these two guys could be starting quarterbacks anywhere in the country right now.
Exactly.
And then we got this 4-star recruit that people are just crying over. Hartskins, I believe his name.
Eli Holstein. That's Eli Holstein. Holstein, yeah.
We did a video on him. This kid is legit. And so you basically going, if we get Arch Manning, Eli Holstein, Moreau, and Simpson, we're going to have like 4 future quarterbacks, 4 future NFL quarterbacks. There's not a doubt in my mind that we're going to have 4 future NFL quarterbacks on our roster. And where are we going to put them? We're going to have another situation like we did with Dula.
Yeah, you know the sad part. One of them going to wind up transferring.
Yeah,
because they're going to want to play.
You know what killed me with Jalen Hurts? How everybody just discounted him. Like nobody saw the great. It seemed like I was the only person in the state of Alabama that saw the greatness, and everybody was like, "He can't throw the ball." I was like, I don't know what Jalen Hurts you was watching.
Exactly, man. Yeah, I mean, every quarterback miss throws. I don't care who they is. Every quarterback going to miss some throws every now and then. But then, okay, he left, and look what he did at Oklahoma.
Yeah. And the bad thing about the guy right here says, no, we have 3 transfer quarterbacks. Okay, Bama Reaper. You know more than we do.
I would like to know who those 3 transfer quarterbacks is.
I mean, Simpson, Moreau, and then you got Holstein, and then if we get Arch Manning, that's 4, and then we got 3 more transfer quarterbacks. Jesus loves me.
I don't know who those 3
are in college.
Usually,
I mean, hey.
I haven't heard of 3. the transfer quarterback.
I haven't either. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Say that I'm like this big offseason recruiting guy. I'm not. Spencer is, and so is Ty and Jonathan. But as for me, I just keep it funky.
Man, but I think I done seen. Well, I haven't looked at all the guys in the transfer portal that we got, but I have looked at all the recruits that came in. So
let's talk about the defensive coordinator for a second. I think he should get everything that Pete's been doing this offseason and everything that has been going on. For anybody that says that he should lose his job this year, I'm telling you, you're going to see a big difference in the defense. What do you think, Angry Black?
I've been trying to tell him, man. I'm telling you, I told everybody we're going to have a top 5 defense and we're going to have the best defense in the SEC. So if you know you got the best defense in the SEC, it's going to be top 5, if not top 3 in the country. And as far as Pete Golding, him losing his job, I don't think he should lose a job. I know we had a lot of issues last season and we was calling for his head last season before he got everything straight. I'll say from week 8, maybe 9, last 2 games of the season in the playoff, SEC championship, everything was running smoothly on defense. So, and I think we'll see a continuation of that.
The fact that we had a defensive coordinator that led our team to 2 national championship games, exactly. I mean, that should count for something. And I want to jump back on this Jalen Hurts thing. I don't like to question Nick Saban, and this has something to do with Pete Golding. I was talking to an Alabama football legend, and because he was very big on firing Pete Golding. And I don't want to question Nick Saban. A guy that has 7 national championships, 6 with Alabama, that's unheard of in coaching college football. To have a school that has 1 national championship is amazing. You look at Georgia, it took them over 40 years to win another national championship. Auburn had to pay the guest that we just had on to win a national championship for them. It's unheard of to have these many championships. So I don't want to question Nick Saban. However, Jalen Hurts came in the game. Our first thing, Tua's injury prone.
Yes.
I saw that from the get-go. Second, you bring Jalen Hurts in the SEC game, and because Tua got hurt, then you play him in the national championship game. He get, he's not really performing well. Why didn't you bring Jalen Hurts in? I mean, Bo Scarborough. I think, that was the game. Bo Scarborough got hurt. Why didn't you bring Jalen Hurts back in like you did Tua in the Georgia game?
I had that same question. I'm like, you brought Tua in the national championship game, and he brought us back to winning. Okay, now the roles are reversed. Tua is in the national championship game as a starter, and he's not performing. Why didn't I had the same question? Why aren't you putting Jalen Hurts in the game? I had the same question, man, and I have yet to get the answer.
I think I got my games mixed up. Probably, I don't know.
Well, Bo Scarborough got hurt in the game.
Clemson, playing Clemson, and I was like, and that's what Steve Sarkisian. That's the same year they fired Lane Kiffin. Before the went to FAU. Yeah, you're right.
And it was Steve Sarkisian as the offensive coordinator.
Yeah,
and Bo Scarborough got hurt, right? And our backup was Damian Harris, but they wouldn't go to him. They kept passing the ball. So, and that's how Ohio State came back. That was a playoff game.
Justin Riley from TDA. He said, well, if Pete doesn't get it done with this cast of talent, then he's out. He's already got it done. We win the 2 national championship games. What more do Alabama fans want? I mean, 16 years ago, we were lucky to win games.
We went to 2 national championship games, and we done won on the Pete Golding. We won the SEC in 18, 20, and 21. So we done won 3 SEC championships and a national championship, and went to another national championship under Pete Golding.
Yeah, Nick Saban and Justin Riley both were trying to correct me. Y'all both are right. Georgia was 2018, and 2016 season was Bo got hurt. Of course, Justin knows because Bo Scarborough is Justin Riley's best friend.
Mm.
They like to bunk together. Defense. I'm gonna kick my ass next week when he comes on the show.
Yeah, but he William Bryan is right. The defense has improved every year on the Pete Golding.
Right. I agree. I totally agree. Now this season was a little tough, but we went to the national championship. We won the SEC, which I might add. I think the conference games are just a waste of time. Just money put in pockets of the conference. I mean, it's been proven that you don't even need a conference championship to play in the playoffs. So why have it? But
that's true.
I mean, to each his own. Just another trophy Nick Saban can have.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. How many rings does Nick Saban? He's got so many conference championship rings.
Yeah.
College football ring. I mean, come on, man.
What he got? You get a ring for winning the West. You get a ring for winning the conference, national championship. I mean, damn. It's ridiculous.
You know what? I'm going to give you the opportunity, since you're new to the CTS Sports Room, this is now your new home. This is your home. Kick up your feet and relax. I'm going to let you introduce William Gaston. He's in the weight room. Give him a proper introduction.
All right. Coming on the show, we got Willie Gaston, a 1992 national champion for my Alabama Crimson Tide. So everybody, welcome Willie Gaston.
Hi, everybody.
How you doing, sir?
Appreciate you guys having me here.
William, Tarrant Lynch, George Teague. See who else we had on the show. Langham, Eric Curry. Many people from the 92 championship has been on our channel. So you better bring some funny stories because especially Eric Curry brought some very funny stories. You tell us, what's it like the best national championship probably of all time?
probably was. I mean, I don't doubt it and some people said I'm kind of biased because I was on it, but the talent that we had, it was unreal. And the mentality, in my opinion, what set our defense apart from every other Alabama team was that defense took every challenge personal. And we played like it. I had more fun in that season than I had my entire career of football.
Really?
Yeah. And it was because it was every day, it was about every day. And when I say every day it was about, our practices were harder than a lot of our games. I'm serious, though.
So I hear a lot of that with players leaving Alabama now talking about Nick Saban, right? So that was the same with Gene Stallings also?
Oh, man, it was crazy. I would tell people, man, you can't do all of this. And I said, when we used to get to games, it was like, this is supposed to be your best. We got receivers that can do better than that in practice. And that's how we would go into a game. And I tell people all the time, in order to have the #1 secondary in the country, you cannot have that if you don't have the receivers to practice against.
True.
That's true.
And we had the receivers.
Y'all had what's it
In the chat. Go ahead.
No, what's his name? Deuce? The Deuce is loose?
It's only been 3 people in my entire life that I was ever scared to cover. 3 people. He was one of them.
Man.
3 people. He was one of them. And it wasn't that David was a rare talent. David would lull you to sleep off the ball and then just explode. And there wasn't nothing you could do because you got so relaxed because you thinking the way he come off the ball, it can't be a pass play.
William, let's hold that thought 1 second. We got another guy in the waiting room. He's the host of the Bama Standard, host of his very own show, the Touchdown Alabama Magazine YouTube page. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Stephen Smith. And he's not here.
It's just how you said it, man. I'm sorry. It was just how you said it.
Okay. Well, Stephen Smith, if you can come back, let me know. Anyway, sorry, William. Go ahead. Finish that story.
Well, no, it was only 3 guys. David, Joey Galloway, and Kevin Williams from Miami.
Oh, I got a question speaking about Miami.
Go ahead.
Okay, leading up to that national championship game, right? And I know y'all heard all the trash talk that the Miami players was talking leading up to the game. How did that fuel y'all? Because they had their army fatigues and all this stuff, talking cash money.
It didn't phase us.
Right.
We watched. This is the thing. Back then, for a bowl game like that, New Year's Day bowl, after the first SEC championship game, you had like 30-something days to prepare. We watched every game film they had that year, right before leading up to getting into New Orleans. So we watched them and we were like, the only reason why they producing what they produce because everybody's scared of them.
Right.
And we weren't scared. We was like, that's just Miami. It's enough. It's like Roosevelt Patterson did on the meat pole. He took their flag and chewed it up and spit it out. That's how we went about it. We felt like we were the best team in the country. We knew it. And it was our opportunity to showcase it. And that's what we did.
Mr. Gaston, 1 second. Once again, from Touchdown Alabama Magazine, Stephen Smith.
What's going on? What's happening?
So,
There he
Steve,
we're the 92 national champion, William Gaston. You got any, before we start talking Alabama football in 2022, you got any questions to the legend, William Gaston?
Man, I just want to know, man, like, first and foremost, how did George Teague run that man down? Like, I'm still trying to understand. I mean, Lamar Thomas was talking big talk, and then Teague just took his soul from him in one play.
Yeah, he did. And this was the thing that everybody didn't realize. Teague was as fast as he needed to be. Teague was already fast. He just never had to use it. And when you tell people that he ran, he was on one of the fastest 4x1s in state when he was at Jeff Davis. So, I mean, hey, I became his biggest cheerleader on that play.
what's the
Kangaroo
name?
Black. Kangaroo Black.
Yeah.
We got your man in the house.
Oh, Steve, man, if I had
No,
Steve
Nick
hands, I'd
Satan.
throw him out the way.
No, Nick Satan.
Oh, Nick Satan, man, Nick Saban he be trying to pump me, but I ain't taking this trash. You know he a big Georgia fan, and you know how they be harassing me, but it's all good.
All right. William Gaston, I got a question for you. Not Steve. I was gonna say Steve Spurrier. Oh my God. Gene Stallings. You know, I heard a funny story from Terrence Lynch about missing the plane and he got chewed out before the Tennessee game. What kind of, how you say, ass chewings did Gene Stallings give players around you?
Oh, I predominantly got most of it. I got most of them. So,
What was the memorable ass chewing that you got?
In our second SEC championship game, I had to take Langham's place because Langham was suspended for that game because of the alleged signing with the agent. So the very first touchdown of the game, I gave up because I bid on a curl and go from 12 yards out. I get to the sideline. Coach Stallings like, "Hey, man, what you doing?" And I was like, "What you mean? If you are in man-to-man, you're supposed to be looking at your man." I said, "Coach, we wasn't in man-to-man." He was like, "Yeah, hey, man, what did I say you was in?" I said, "You can say that, but I know what was called. Hey, man, you're a cluer. That's what you are. You're a cluer." And anytime he caught you looking in the backfield, he always called you a cluer.
Hey, Justin Riley from the Bama Standard and the Justin Riley Network. Langham and Stallings was always having to get Willie away from girls. Is that true?
Wow. Hold up, dude. You're supposed to be putting that out there like that.
Kangaroo Black.
Yeah.
All right. I like Kangaroo Black got two more questions. So what now?
I was a nice, wholesome young man.
Kangaroo Black. We got two more questions for Mr. Gaston, and then we got to hit some Alabama football news with Stephen M. Smith.
Okay. My first question is, do you see any similarities in Coach Saban compared to Gene's Coach Stallings?
The one similarity between the two was both men are players' coaches. They are. You earn their respect. And they show you the exact same respect that you give them.
Right.
And it transcends just football, your personal life. They like to be in tune with what's going on. If you got personal problems, you can't talk to nobody, the door is always open for you.
Right. Okay. All right. I think you already answered my second question, but like I said, a lot of players leaving Alabama now says that the practices at Alabama is harder than the practices in the NFL. So was that true in your case?
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't on the helmets and run around and helmets and shoulder pads. That was only on Fridays and Thursdays.
Right.
Alabama Monday was helmet, shoulder pads. Tuesday was full gear. Wednesday was helmet and shoulder pads. And there wasn't no, you running up that touch. No, we getting it on.
Right.
And on Tuesdays when you in full gear, it was goal line time. 5 yards out and in. Ones on twos, twos on ones. We finna get with it.
Okay.
Well, William, listen, you gotta stick around because we want your input too. But we gotta start talking some 2022 football. Arch Manning is coming to Alabama this weekend. Stephen Smith, tell us the lowdown and what's going to go on at Alabama.
Well, you got Arch Manning going to be on campus. Half the fan base is saying bring Arch in here. The other half is saying, does Alabama really need Arch in here? Now, the biggest thing is Bama's already got a commitment for 2023 with Eli Holsting, the kid that just flipped from Texas A&M to Alabama. And then they got another 4-star kid from Georgia, Dylan Lonergan at quarterback. He took a visit the other week and fell in love with the program. So, I think Saban is looking at Arch Manning and going, if you really trying to commit, go ahead and commit now, because if you keep waiting, we're going to get this Dylan Lonergan kid, and you're going to be up the creek without a paddle here. So half of the fan base likes Arch Manning, would love him to be in crimson and white. And then the other half is like, well, even if you don't get him, you still got Ty Simpson, you still got Jalen Milroe, you still got Eli Holstein, if he commits and signs and goes all the way through there. But if Dylan Lonergan chooses to sign, will commit and sign, you got him. So the ball is in the Arch's court. It just depends on when he comes down here, later on in the week, people show him the love, and we'll see what he does.
Kangaroos Black's #1 troll, Nick Satan, said Arch is coming to the University of Georgia. What do you think?
That's going to be interesting because we know Kirby 5-star quarterbacks. We saw this with Justin Fields. We saw this with Jacob Eason. We saw this with quite a couple of those guys that Kirby will botch, a 5-star quarterback. And he's got a couple of 4 and 5 stars in the roster right now, but they're sitting behind Stetson Bennett. And no offense to Stetson Bennett, he's the law firm. He's got a big award up there after winning a national championship. But these 4 and 5 stars ain't trying to sit down. They're trying to play now.
Hey, Willie, are you still with us?
I'm here.
All right. You got face frozen, but just sit tight. So, Steven, Pete Golden, you've not been a big fan of Pete Golden. He took us to 2 national championship games, 2 SEC championship. The year that everybody thinks this is like make it or break it. I don't think it's a make it or break it year. I think he's got a long career at Alabama as long as he wants it. What do you think?
I've always supported Coach Golden in a sense of people forget when he first got there, his 2 linebackers were hurt. You didn't have Dylan Moses. You didn't have Joshua McMillan in 2019. So he has to train 2 freshmen, Christian Harris and Shane Lee, to play the defense from the jump start. So he came in having to kind of work his way out of difficult situations. I mean, I've always been a fan of Pete. One question with Coach Pete has been, can he get more blitz packages together? He's always got that one twist stunt blitz with his linebackers in that school, but can he get more pressure packages to hit home with those? If he can do that with Will Anderson, Dallas Turner, and the rest of these cats out here, but he'll be just fine.
KB?
Well, with Dallas Turner and Will Anderson now coming with Chris Braswell, I think we'll be able to hit home. And plus, we still got I can't think of his name right now. DJ, not DJ Dale, but yeah, DJ Dale. We still got him, so I think we'll be able to get more sacks this season. And I think Will Anderson and Dallas Turner on the field together, starting with the addition of Chris Braswell, we'll get a lot more pressure on these quarterbacks, and we'll get to them a lot more.
Mr. Gaston, who do you think was the toughest defensive coordinator Alabama ever had? Mr. Gaston? Willie?
I think he done got stuck.
Can you hear me? Can y'all hear him?
I cannot hear.
I can't hear him.
Stephen Smith, close your mouth. So, Mr. Gaston.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. So, who's the toughest defensive coordinator we ever had at Alabama?
As far as
you ever played with, seen?
Man, as far as, in my opinion, the best defense coordinator that I've been around was Bill Oliver. Now, everybody may have their, as far as X's and O's, Bill Oliver was one of those guys. And the reason why I say that is because the difference in Alabama defense now versus the past, we created a lot of turnovers. We didn't wait for an offense to make a mistake to create a turnover. We went out there and we ball hawked. Because I think from 1990 up until Bill left in 96 or 7, Alabama was getting at least 2 interceptions a game.
Okay. Kangaroo Black.
Yeah.
Being an Alabama fan, who's your favorite defense coordinator?
I'm gonna go ahead and say Kirby Smart, because because that 2016 defense, that secondary was some ball hawks too, with Mika Fitzpatrick and Eddie Jackson and all those guys. And I think they got about 17 interceptions that year. Plus they created fumbles also, and they scored I think 16 touchdowns off turnovers that year.
It's so funny, Kangaroo Black. Your best friend Nick Saban said the same thing.
Yeah, he's saying that because he's their coach now.
Coordinator. So Stephen Smith, you basically are Touchdown Alabama magazine. You basically it. You're the face of it. You're the Michael Jordan. What Alabama news to us peons that something that give us the scoop?
All the freshmen in the summer enrolled leagues are here now. So they getting that work. They going.
Well, we know that.
What you want to know right now?
Something that nobody.
What do I want to know? I want something that. Go ahead, William. What you say, Willie?
Something that nobody else knows. We need inside stuff.
Give us something. Give us something that you don't even tell TDA.
I tell TDA everything. So So I go back to my opinion of the best defensive coordinator. It just got said right here. I'm going with that boy Jeremy Pruitt. Here's something that a lot of people don't know about Jeremy Pruitt. Jeremy Pruitt was actually the defensive coordinator of that 2016 defense. It wasn't Kirby Smart, it was Pruitt. Pruitt also named his baby boy, his final son, after 2 Alabama linebackers. That's how much linebackers love Pruitt. His final son was named Flint Anderson Foster Pruitt. He named his son after Ryan Anderson and Reuben Foster.
Mm.
Okay.
Jeremy Pruitt loved them boys. Boys loved Jeremy Pruitt. And kind of a funny story. I remember I was talking to Reuben Foster a while back, and I was like, Reuben, how Jeremy made y'all that good? He like, dude, like, Jeremy gave us 3 plays. That's all we had a game. We had a pass rush play, we had a run blitz play, and we had a coverage play. We ran them 3 suckers to perfection. Jeremy didn't overload us with stuff. Jeremy gave us 3 plays and said, run and go hit somebody. We just ran and hit somebody.
Can you reply? We got enough time for 2 more questions each for William Gaston and Stephen Smith, and they're all yours. Go ahead, my man.
Oh man, another. Let me see. I asked about Gene Stallings. I've asked about Miami. Oh my goodness, I don't know. I can ask Stephen Smith, man. I take it you went to college for sports media, I guess. How did you make it so big in YouTube, man?
I mean, it wasn't me, man. It was the producers around me. When you got great producers and they dropping beats and they put different, stuff together to make you look good, man. It's producers. That's why Joey over here getting paid, producing over there.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Also for Willie, on that interception that George Teague made in the Florida and Alabama SEC championship in '92 to win the game, basically, before you went to the national championship against Miami. What was it like on that play? What was the defensive play call? I know I watched George do an interview about that, and he said basically he gambled on the play. If he don't get it, it's going for a touchdown. So
we was in the zone. And it was a great call because I remember in the huddle, when we went in the huddle on 3rd down, I looked around that huddle. I said, one of you seniors need to make a play. Right. I don't care which one of y'all it is. One of y'all need to make a play. And we were in cover 2. He waited, jumped it, took it to the house.
Hey, it was a great play, at least in my opinion.
But this is what I tell everybody. If you look at every moment leading up to that, you kind of had the feeling he was going to be the one to make the play.
Right. That's all right. So,
listen, I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody says. You're one of the toughest, hard-hitting Alabama football players of all time. You never be forgotten. You're a legend in everybody's mind and a great football player. Tell everybody where they can find you on social media so they can stalk you.
It's under my name. My social media is Facebook. That's the only one I use. I don't use nothing else.
All right. Stephen Smith. Stephen Smith, I got a text message from Justin, told me to tell you better don't be like Marvin Constant and don't mention the Bama Standard. You better mention the Bama Standard or he's going to beat my ass. So make sure you tell everybody about the Bama Standard and tell everybody about your #1 hit show on Touchdown Alabama Magazine.
Well, first and foremost, you got to love the Bama Standard. What Justin Riley does a tremendous job trying to keep us all in line with he does. You got Marvin Constant, who has his book, and all SEC linebacker. You got Bo Scarborough, 2-time national champion with the Birmingham Stallions. You got comedy legend Steve Brown, and of course, yours truly. You can catch us every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Central Time, streaming on the TDA YouTube channel now. So that's the Bama Standard. And for yours truly, I have In My Own Words every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on TDA at 6 p.m. where we just talk Bama. A whole bunch of people are asking me right now, is Arch Manning going to commit to Alabama? I don't know. Bama's right there. but Ole Miss is right there, and Georgia's right there. And for some reason, Texas has snuck its way back in here. So we will see what Arch does.
We don't need them. We don't need them. We already got 3 NFL quarterbacks with.
That's well, Joey. That's what a lot of people are saying. But you still have those that go. But he's a Manning, though. We gotta have him. But he's a Manning.
We gotta have him. But you know what? We also gotta have. I gotta have more time with.
I'm gonna tell you where he's going to end up.
I think he's going to end up. I think he's going to end up at Ole Miss.
I think he's going to end up at
damn Ole Miss.
I think he's going to end up at Texas.
Ole Miss.
Yeah, I mean, it's a possibility. Both teams like to throw. Both coaches like to throw the ball.
He's either going to Texas, and you got a point. Ole Miss is out of those two.
Hey, this, you know, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna give y'all a little brief history. The Bama Standard used to be on the CTS, and look at me. I'm advertising. Justin is putting advertisement on my chat room to my 14 people that watching my channel compared to his 2,000 people, and he's putting next week's stuff on there. 2,000 people watch his channel, 14, and you advertising on my. Ain't this? You know what? That's it. Next Tuesday, I'm going to advertise the CTS on your channel. I'm going to put it in the chat room, and you're going to 2,000 people going to want to watch. Hey, say 2 more questions. We got to let y'all go. Did y'all see the?
Nope.
You didn't see the Cam Newton interview that we just had?
I thought
Cam Newton was on our channel.
Oh, so you
Cam Newton ever been on Touchdown Alabama magazine? Stephen Smith?
Well, no, but I've seen Cam Newton in person.
He was just on our channel. We had an interview with him.
Well, that's cool, man. Hey, congratulations. Hey, Lazada.
He kept it funky. He literally kept it funky and a little bit of retarded, but he kept it. Ladies and gentlemen, the hardest hitting man ever to ever play at Alabama, William Gaston, and ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Stephen M. Smith from Touchdown Alabama magazine. Thank you both for coming on the show. We will see y'all next time. I hope y'all come back. Don't be like Tim Brando and never come back. All right, I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah,
thank you,
Tim
Steve.
Brando got it.
All right, take it easy.
All right, so what we're going to do right now, we got this guy, Nick Satan. There's the phone number. Nick, if you're still watching, that's the phone number. 101 with KB. There it is. KB, don't get scared.
Nick Satan, you need to call, man.
Is he going to do it? That's what I want to know. We got 6 minutes. Nick Satan. 6 minutes. You can go one on right now. Something
waiting on you, Nick Satan.
Dude.
You know Nick Satan says Georgia is about to start a dynasty, and the Bama dynasty is over. That's what he said on my. That's what he told me. Now I don't know. So
Nick Satan, 5 minutes. We got still 6 minutes. We got 6 minutes. We're waiting. If y'all know who Nick Satan is, tell him to call. Tell him we're waiting for him. 256-792-8881. It's your opportunity. I never said that. Oh, there he is. He's there. Come on. There's the phone number. Call us, Nick Satan. There you go. I know you got a phone. There you go.
He done disappeared on us.
No, he's watching. There's the phone number right there, Nick. Come on, Georgia fan. Show us. Show us what you got. We're waiting. Look at Kangaroo Black. He's waiting for you. He's going to eat you up like a thing of ribs.
Nick Satan say he never said that, man. Come on, Nick Satan. You know better. I'm going to have to go back and screenshot it for you.
Look at that. We got people call him out now. Bama Reaper, Satan. You know you can't talk shit anymore if you don't man up. Phone number.
Nick Satan also said that our O-line going to be trash this year. This going to be peak golden last year and all this crap. He said it.
Nick Saban, 256-792-8881. No interference. I will butt out. It's just you and Kangaroo Black. 1-on-1, man-to-man, motto.
Nick
It's
Saban
your
be
time to
harassing.
shine.
It's Nick Saban, Everlasting, Tony B, Georgia native, all of them. Oh Lordy, man, they tripping.
We got Roll Tide. Click his ass, KB. He ain't. I don't think. Waylon already said he ain't coming on.
I don't think you're coming on.
You're supposed to represent the Georgia fans, and right now you're representing the WNBA. Okay. Now, are you gonna call? We got a couple more minutes. We'll leave. We gotta shut it off at 8:00, but we'll leave it on if you call right now. 256-792. It's not Satan, but hang on.
Call from
the king.
touch, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Go ahead, the king.
The king. You know who the king is.
I know. Hey, Waylon, how you doing?
Listen, y'all gonna get y'all's Alabama football right now. Antonio Lane gonna make that interception in the Auburn game and the flag. Get your history right. Get your history right. You're talking to the master right here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Satan ain't gonna call in. He's just a troll. Tell him to go get fucked. Anyway, I gotta get off here. Bye.
Yes, sir. Bye, Mr. That was Waylon, y'all. Oh my goodness! You know what? I should have asked William how to get in touch with Prince Wembley. I really want him on the show, but I forgot. I got too excited about Stephen M. Smith. Nick Satan, you disappoint me. I'm going to be on tomorrow night. I'm not tomorrow night. Friday, tomorrow night you're going to be on Kangaroo Black, right?
Yeah. Tomorrow I'll be on for an hour.
So tomorrow night I'm going to be right there in the chat room waiting, and I want to see you even attempt to talk trash. I can't believe we called you out right here, 256-792-8881, and you didn't call us. And I was going to butt out. It was just going to you and Kangaroo Black.
He ain't show up, man. He was supposed to come show. He was supposed to rep his Georgia Bulldogs, man.
Well, you can get more Waylon on Tuesdays at CTS Prime Time. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to head out because Daddy's got to go to work and pay the bills. So, Kangaroo Black, tell everybody where you can find the number one source for all Alabama news, football, and trash talking. Tell everybody where they can find your YouTube page.
At Kangaroo Black on YouTube, at Kangaroo Black on what is it called? Instagram, at Kangaroo Black on Facebook. All three.
And after you finish with Kangaroo Black, please stop by the CTS Sports Room. Look at all old videos. There's some videos that I haven't even seen, and I recorded them.
Damn.
So I said, ladies and gentlemen, win or lose, the Auburn football program's still going to suck. Catch you later.
We already know that. All right, man.